Hello again, this is Alex with MasterChartsTrading.com, and this is market recap for Friday, January 11, 2018. First of all, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. We will have a normal program. We'll look at stocks, high yield bonds, treasuries, junk bonds. Again, we'll look at price behavior and really incongruent behavior between dollar and gold, and also we'll follow up with oil and natural gas as they approach short levels, and finally we'll look at bottom in cryptos, which is probably going to be postponed. Okay, so let's look at S&P 500 futures at first. So pretty powerful rally, obviously, of the lows from the December 26th low here, so we can measure how much the rally has moved. It moved 12%, 280 points. So if you are for some reason prescient and able to find the exact bottom, then you have a nice gain. Normally people are not able to read the future or know the future, so we are only betting on probabilities. And right this instant, probability of a continuation to the downside is still significant. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a bearish looking candlestick, and when I say bearish looking, it could be something like what I'm hovering over, where a close is significantly below the open, or perhaps something like a shooting star, what I'm hovering over right now, where it closes next to the bottom of the session, and there is rejection of higher prices. So I'm not seeing this right this instant, and this action right there on the 7th of January would not have qualified, because I wanted to see a much more bearish candle, and I didn't see a bearish candle yet. So I am keeping my mind open, and I have highlighted this. Keep an open mind in general, and especially while trading, because this is one of those situations. Trading is, you just need to be extremely flexible. And I was reading Market Wizards book, and it highlighted many great traders, and I forget exactly which one, but he was known for this. He was like, let's get bullish on this stock, wait a second, let's get bearish on this stock. So you can change your mind very easily. Don't get married to the ideas. Trade at what is in front of you. And right now what is in front of me is a sort of indecisive chart with a bearish bias. So I am still looking to short it, but I am open to this chart morphing into something more bullish. And for that to happen, I want to see a breakout, not like this failed breakout here on December 3rd, but a breakout above this blue 2710 line. You can also find out more about these lines at MasterChartsTrading.com. Alternatively, I'm looking for a close below this red line, which is 2553. And then if that happens, I think I am going to be pretty comfortable opening a short here and going short. Right this instant, I am not really, doing any significant amount of trading in stocks. I have a position in gold-related stock, but I'll show it maybe a little bit later. So this chart basically shows that we have pretty strong price action. Now you can see we had a very big candlestick here on January 4th, and then a few days more of price appreciation. This fact that we had only green candlesticks here does not mean that we cannot have another green candlestick on Monday. So some people would say that this is already overbought. Maybe it is, but again, we need to keep an open mind to the possibility of a reversal, and right now I'm in reversal to the upside. Alright, so this is indecisive, obviously, and bears are waiting for an opportune moment. I think the opportune moment would be if we see a close below 2553 on a bearish type candlestick, and bears should take advantage of that and try to. It needs to be heavily shorted basically at this point. And then if it is indeed heavily shorted, then I would be very happy to jump on the bandwagon and continue with the bears. Alternative scenario again as possible is we see a breakout, and then I'll be very happy to jump on the bandwagon with the bulls. I have absolutely no preference either way. Reading candlestick price action is essential skill for traders. So I already mentioned that reading candlesticks is a very essential skill for traders, and traders really need to make a judgment about the candlestick when they're entering, when they're exiting, when they're trading, when they're taking profits, etc. So for example, here this on the 3rd of December, now in retrospect it looked like it's not a very good looking candle, and you can see that afterwards we had an unraveling basically. So we need to basically make a judgment about the candlesticks, and when I'm looking at the latest price action here is that again I'm seeing a strong surge and then kind of tapering off of the surge. So normally I've seen patterns where we see a rollover with a strong bearish candle and it just collapse afterwards. So yeah, big rally of the lows, but that does not mean we cannot just collapse and break this 26th of December lows. All right, yield curve. So yield curve steepened somewhat from a few weeks ago. You can kind of notice here. See, look at this. That's a inverted curve right there a few days ago, the 3rd of January. And now we're kind of back towards more normal looking curve. Now, TLT, the long dated treasuries, basically I think they broke out, and now we should be looking to be buying them. In fact, myself today I opened a position here, TLT long at 121.07. I had another position here at the TMF call option, which is just completely wild, but anyways, it came into profit, so I closed that one. But now I opened just a regular, I bought TLT. So this would mean that the longer term yield may start coming down even further, while perhaps the shorter term yield will stay the same. We will see where this goes, but again, before I kept saying, before previous bear markets, we had instances where curve was inverted. You can see, for example, here in 2007. So TLT is breaking out. I think it's gonna continue higher, and in general this is a good sign for bonds, for treasury bonds, and for investment grade bonds, which also seem to be breaking out. The high yield bonds they act more like stocks. They act more they behave similar to stocks. They behave less similar to bonds, and you can see that we had a big drop towards 24th of December lows, and then same as stocks, we bottomed around 26th of December and rallied. So basically now we're looking for the similar pattern. I'm looking for a rollover and a close below this red line. Find out more about this at MasterCharts Trading. If we see a breakout above the blue, then I think we will entertain a possibility that stocks may continue higher. Alright, so let's continue to Forex. Here's DXY, dollar index. I still think this is a bullish chart, but the way gold has been acting, XAU USD, I feel like it's breaking out. So I am very not sure about what's going on in the dollar forex universe, and when I'm so not sure, I try to be less aggressive. So I will kind of just be not as aggressive with the gold forex and various instruments tied to gold and forex right this instant, just because the way gold is acting, I feel like gold is breaking out. You can see XAU over USD, gold as traded in US dollars. If dollar gains DXY, if dollar gains from here, XAU USD should pull lower. However, if dollar loses its value, then this currency pair XAU USD should continue higher. So right now the situation is a little bit confusing, and when the situation is this confusing, then we should probably be more careful. Here's oil, CL1 exclamation point, approaching conservative short levels at $55 or so, and I think at that point, if we touch that area, we can see a rollover, and I think I may be shorting myself as well. We'll judge by price action. Here's natural gas. Alert was sent to my subscribers here on the 28th of December, and actually they should have been able to get in and get this nice gain. Right now we're kind of rebounding again towards this red line, which is $3.40. If we get there, I think it would make sense to look for opportunities to sell, to short. Bitcoin, a few weeks ago I pointed out on 24th of December right there, a touch of this yellow line. So this is aggressive short levels. Again, you can find out more about these indicators, this green, blue, red, and yellow line at MasterChartsTrading.com. But overall, cryptos, I thought they're bottoming. I think we're coming up on this test of these lows from December. If these lows do not hold, we could see a further collapse. But it's possible that maybe we'll move higher from here. XRP USD also kind of approaching those levels. Yeah, let's just wait with any judgment right now. Okay, that's it for this week's recap. Please head over to MasterChartsTrading.com, click on alerts and indicators, and then sign up for one of the accesses, such as price action trading, which is basically my indicators on your chart, the indicators that I just showed. And if you want alerts and newsletter about the various commodities and various stocks that we trade, then you sign up for that. And of course, the best deal would be to sign up for both alerts and indicators. Okay, that's it for this week's recap. Thanks for watching. Have another great trading week. Bye-bye.